Huh? I has. Okay. Hello everyone, it's me Olivia. Welcome back to Liv's TV. Today I am going to be reviewing this cool book, Gangsta Granny, what I just finished last week. I have some good news for you. I'm in the mood of singing right now. And the good news is my tooth just fell out at school. You didn't think I could speak German, did you? Or did you see that review when I was speaking German? Or did you know that I go to a German school? It's easy to understand. Okay, I need to do this intro kind of thing first, and I don't know why I'm acting crazy on this review. Anyway, let's get started. But before we go, leave a like and comment down below if you like it, and subscribe. Subscribe. Just hit the button like this. Anyway, before we do that, I don't know why we keep saying before and then before. Okay, I want to show you the cover. This is Ben. He's a character in the story. And then there's Granny. He's like wearing a mask for your eyes when you're a thief. And then Granny has this kind of sack too, but nothing's falling out. And it's also like embossed. And there's like a crown here. They must be stealing the crown jewels. And then there's another cover. This is just a dust cover, but they just added cool textures to it because we like sometimes just keep it on. So they do a good texture to it and good colours. But when the real cover comes on, if we can just carefully take this out. So this is the proper cover. So this is Ben wearing a scuba diving suit, and this is Granny, and that's Ben. That's Granny wearing a scuba diving suit. Ow! And now let's go to the story. Boom! At first, Ben normally just gets dumped into Granny's house, and then Ben at first thought that Granny was boring because just like smells like cabbage, and she plays Scrabble. Have you ever played Scrabble before? And she likes to eat cabbage, and she smells like cabbage. And she plays some cabbage games. She's not boring, but Ben thinks she's boring. Every single Friday, Ben is at the Granny house. What's Granny like is that, well, I've already told you that she likes eating cabbage, and she smells of cabbage, and she plays cabbage.
No, she doesn't.
I know, I'm just saying silly. Oh, and when she makes her way across the room, any room, then she farts. Like this. Not me, I swear. So she makes her way across the room with a fart. And then Ben found a biscuit tin, what was red? I think it was red. Ben wanted to take it off the shelf, and he did. Granny told him that she would give him one for his birthday. Granny didn't see, but Ben got his breakfast or dinner. It was cabbage soup with cabbage egg. No, this is serious. Cabbage egg with cabbage soup. And do you know what kind of cake Granny makes? Can you guess with the cabbage? Cabbage cake. Ben was stirring his food, hoping it would go away, but it didn't. That's the worst way of thing. So Ben just tipped his food out of the window twice because he got the food twice. And when it was bedtime, he had to brush his teeth, but Ben hated brushing his teeth. So step by step. So first take your finger and then get your toothpaste and then put it on your finger and then just do this. And then you're done, you just put your finger in the water and then do this. So Ben opened the tin, and then Ben asked Granny, why do you have so many jewels and jewelry in this biscuit tin? And then Granny was like, because I was an international jewel thief. That when I was a baby, I was born an old lady. Baby lady. She was born as a granny, and then her first time to steal her jewel was in her mummy and daddy's bedroom. When Granny's mum and dad were asleep, she found a ring and she accidentally dropped it. It was quite loud, so Gangsta Granny's dad woke up and Granny said if he would wake up, then I would be dead, because when something wakes him up in the village, then he gets his shotgun out and shoots them. Granny was trying to show off that she was cool and not boring, not always Scrabble and cabbage, and so she said she was a thief. And Ben was like, wow, that there's some, what do you call it, crown jewels? Where there's swords and crowns and jewels, of course, crown jewels, because there's jewels and crowns. So there's the crown jewels, and they want to steal them. Then they have to go to the London Tower, the Tower of London. And who owns the crown jewels is the Queen. When they tried to steal the crown jewels, so the Queen came in and they're like, please don't. Ben and Granny was like, complete pause, like, and please don't cut our heads off or something, because that's what happened. When they're bad, then when they're really bad, then they get their head cut off, which a bit lame. So Granny wasn't actually an international jewel thief. She was just showing off and that. So she makes Ben believe that she is an international jewel thief, but that was a lie. But in a good way. So it's called a white lie. And a white lie is when you lie, but in a good way. Because when you lie in a good way, they'll believe and they'll accept the lie. So it's called a white lie. So Ben thinks he is now cool, and Ben said, it's okay, Granny. Anyway, you're still my Gangsta Granny. So that's the bit I like about this story, that Granny told a white lie, and it made me think it was true. But when I got close to the end, I saw it was just a lie. And what makes me happy is that Ben forgived Granny. Of course he would forgive, because it was a white lie, not a bad lie, because bad lies are like, I did that, and then people are going to be like, So, bad lies aren't good, but white lies, And what makes me sad is that Ben had to like throw the food out and not brush his teeth, not doing the right thing. That's what I don't like. Oh, I forgot to tell you that Ben was going for a singing competition. Yeah, it was like a dancing competition and singing competition, both. Oh, and near the end, as Granny had cancer, and she told Ben that she couldn't make it. She couldn't make it to Christmas. And Ben was sad. So what I like about the book too is that the author, David Walliams, is a really good writer. His writing, I think, is really hilarious because it's the words he puts in there, like far and even on the other books. I think it's really good because of how he writes the words and how he puts the words and what kind of words he uses. They're just so funny. And and he makes these big words when they're shouting. When you're shouting so much, and long words, and then there's exclamation mark at the end. And so when I'm reading this and other books, It feels like I just want to sit and read in my bed and just, I'm not going to bed yet. Please, Mummy, just 5 more minutes. Because when the story gets good and good and good, then I would like to stay here like this. Bedtime, Livy, and then like, can I just read until the end of the chapter, or maybe 2 more chapters, or maybe 3 more chapters, 5 more minutes. And so I recommend that you guys and other kids who are watching me right now must read this, because there is some funny things, but the really most funny things in the story, that part is gonna wait in your book, in the book for you, so you can find out the funny bit yourself. And so what I'm reading at the moment is Mr. Stink, and it's written in stinky kind of ways. So I'm going to talk about it and tell you about it. Talking about it, telling you about it, and the same thing. In the next book review, I am keeping an eye on you. Maybe double eye on you. Maybe 4 eyes on you. I love you guys. Bye bye. Comment down below if you love these books, and if you have the books, and you are my lovely guests and my joy, because the joy of YouTube is so helpful. Thank you. So leave your comments down below if you like this, and then subscribe and leave a like or a love heart or a smiley face. And yeah, goodbye.